Your piano teacher Tim here, and today I'm going to give you 3 skills that you need to learn even before you start playing the piano. Let's get to it. Okay, the first skill I want to tell you about is the music alphabet. So all you got to understand about the music alphabet is it goes from A to B to C, just like you do in the alphabet. D, E, F, G. However, you gotta be careful right here because unlike the regular alphabet that continues on to H all the way to Z, the music alphabet repeats over and over again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And actually, it's going to sound strange, but I recommend you be able to count the music alphabet both forwards, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and backwards. So let's see if I can do it. G, F, E, D, C, B, A. And I'm going to show you what that's all about here in a second. Okay, the next skill I'm going to teach you about that you need to know before you even start playing is the layout of the keyboard. One thing I want you to pay attention to first is that there's a certain pattern to the keyboard of, as you can imagine, white keys and black keys. The black keys are in a pattern, except if you have a full-size piano, you're going to have one black key. You can't even see it here on the camera, but it's a one black key by its lonesome. But then you have this pattern that goes 2 black keys, 3 black keys, 2 black keys, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, all the way up the keyboard. And what I highly recommend is to figure out what note you're going to be playing on the piano. You want to find them in relation to this grouping of 2 black keys and then 3 black keys. So here we go. I'm going to teach you to find the note C first, and the reason I teach you C first is it's just the easiest one to find, as you'll find out. So all you got to do is you got to find a group of 2. Boom. Real easy. Find the one right in front of you, in fact, if you're in front of a piano. You want to take the note, the black key, all the way to the left, and then go down into the left one from that left black key. And that is C. If it's in the middle of the piano, specifically, that is middle C. So there's middle C. And actually, C is always in the same place, as are all of them. So you have your group of 2 black keys. You go down and to the left. There's C. 2 black keys down and to the left. There's C. 2 black keys down and to the left. There's C. So just take a minute, if you're brand new to this, to find all of the C's on the piano. Now, one thing I want to tell you about before we continue is you have C, and just like in the alphabet, as you ascend, go up the piano, you go forward in the alphabet. So if this is C, this one's D, E, F, G, and then is this note H? Well, hopefully you've been paying attention. No, it's not. This note is A. It repeats again. So you can either count from C to figure out what note you're going to play, which I don't recommend as much, or what you can do is you can find all of them in relation to the 2 and 3 black keys, which I do recommend. For instance, D is always in the middle of the group of 2. So practice finding all of the D's. E is to the right of the group of 2. Just take a second to find all the E's. F, quite simply, is to the left of the group of 3. Just take a minute to find all the F's. G's between the left 2 and the group of 3. A's one after that between the top 2 or the right 2 in the group of 3. And then B is all the way to the right. Just like that. So in a perfect world, you're going to memorize where all of these are in relation to the 2 black keys and 3 black keys. However, what's going to happen is when you start playing piano, you're going to run into a lot of instances where you're like, oh man, I forgot. It's in the middle of the 2 black keys, but I don't really remember. But I do remember where C is. So you do want to be using like a combination of the 2 things I taught you. You want to do it in relation to C, and you want to like memorize where they are in relation to the 2 and 3 black keys. This will just give your brain more information to go on. In case you get lost, you can be like, oh yeah, it's 2 back from C, which means the note would be A. It takes a while to get used to this. This is something you're going to want to practice every day, probably for the first month of learning piano. You'd be surprised how long it might take not to just like learn where all these are, but you have to get them, you know, lickety split, because when you're playing a piece, you really don't have all the time in the world to be figuring out where, you know, all the notes are. So you got to learn each skill I'm going to tell you today. You got to master it. Let's get on to the next skill. So we've actually covered 2 skills so far, the musical alphabet A to G, and then finding the notes on the keyboard. So next, I'm going to be teaching you about the next skill you want to learn about, which are finger numbers. Because when you're playing piano, not only do you have to know, oh, there's C, the music's going to tell you play C with finger 1. So you're going to have to be like, all right, well, which one's finger 1? Well, here we go. I'm going to tell you right now. So you have 2 hands, not 5 hands, 2 hands, a left hand and a right hand, although on your side it's right and left. But anyway, my left and my right, each hand has 5 fingers. And fingers are numbered 1 through 5 on each of the hands. So you're not going to have a finger 6, finger 7, finger 8, finger 9. You're instead going to have finger 1, right hand, or my left hand, finger 2, right hand, or finger 1, right hand, finger 3, left hand, things like that up to 5. Now it's really simple how this works. Finger numbers go from 1, thumb, doesn't matter which hand it is, thumb's always number 1, to pinky, number 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You also got this hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pretty simple. However, when you're at the piano, you may be thinking this is too easy. When you're at the piano, you'd be surprised how easy it is to get fingers 1 and fingers 5 mixed up, because on the piano, finger 1 in your right hand's all the way to the left. However, it's mirrored on your left hand. So just careful that they are mirrored. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going the other way. So really keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you like a practice assignment. However, we're going to do this one together. So what I want you to do is I first want you to find the note C. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds. You can pause the video if you need to. But C, remember, is to the left of that group of 2. And then what I want you to do is I want you, with your right hand, to play that C with finger 5. So just give yourself another couple seconds. Boom. There it is. Finger 5. And then what I want you to do is I want you to find a G, any G on the piano, and I want you to play that with finger 1 with your left hand. Give you a couple seconds. Pause if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Finger 1's your thumb. There's your left hand. And there's G. Again, you could count backwards from C, which is why I told you to be able to count or say the music alphabet forward and backwards, because you can just go C, B, A, G, make things a little easier on yourself, or you can memorize where it is. Let's just do a couple more to make sure you got it. You do want to practice this on your own, though. Let's play A with your right hand with finger 3. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So right hand, finger 3, there's A. All right, we're going to do one more. I want you to find F with your left hand, and we're going to play that with finger 2. So I'm going to give you a 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here's your left hand. There's finger 2, and there is an F right there. Again, right before the grouping of 3 black keys. So these are the 3 essential skills you need to work on even before you start to begin to play piano pieces, even before you start to read music and all the other important stuff you need to learn. So make sure that you practice this. Watch this lesson multiple times if you need to. Of course, I'm going to have more lessons coming up in this series, which once the video is all edited together, you can check out right there. It's been your piano teacher, Tim, here. Thank you so much for coming by today, and I'll see you in the next lesson.